athlete. He was an All-American 3 times. He was named West Region Player of the Year. He was a 2-time GNAC Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year in the GNAC, 4-time first-team All-GNAC selection. Played a huge role in the 2003-2004 Final Four team. Just an incredible athlete. And I came in. You can read in your brochure of the single. Yeah, it's too much. Thanks, Mark. All those points with Mark White's assists.
That's right.
Single game records, rebounds, and yeah, just amazing. I'm looking forward to talking to you. Congratulations, Frank.
Thank you, Coach. Wait, Coach Mike. First and foremost, before I get started, everybody, this is not my scene up here and all of this and everybody clapping and things that I did. Just know this is not my scene. But I'm here for my people, my guys, Coach Mike, and everybody else in the community. It's not really about me. Just let everybody know.
Love you, Freddie.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you see? Yeah. I didn't see you, but I know that was Sue.
Oh, Freddie. I can attest to that because it took us months and months to get you to actually dunk because you were like, Coach, that's just showing off. I'm just going to lay it up. I don't need to dunk. And it was like, could you just dunk? The place will go crazy. Just dunk for one time.
I remember that, Coach
Yeah,
K.
yeah.
I told him it was easier to do a layup.
Yeah. So, Fred, I mean, Hall of Fame, you're back in Humboldt County. How does this feel?
It feels great because we're all here because of basketball, but I'm here because of Humboldt, the community, the people. Again, our second, Sue Simon, Lori Shepard, Monty Cook. When I found out that Monty was going to be in, I was like, I got to get up there. I live in Monterrey, Mexico right now. I've been out there for many years. That's why I got married. That's why I retired. So I'm not even actually in the States. I'm from San Diego, California. But once I found out who would be here and I started getting messages from my guys and other people saying that they would be here, I made sure that I got up here. And my wife was like, yeah, get your ass up there. She knows me that I don't want to do any of this. She said, this is once in a lifetime, so make sure you get up there. So that's why I'm here.
What your time, your 4 years, you guys were incredibly successful. You were successful, but what did you take from that time that you maybe learned from those 4 years that you use maybe in your pro career and maybe even now into what you're doing now and maybe raising your kids? And is there something you took from that time here?
Let me say this. So one guy who's not here, his name is Aaron Hungerford. So when I got here to Humboldt, I'm really a standoffish type of guy. I don't do a whole lot of, Coach Mike. So, and he told me one day, he was like, man, you don't want to give me a hug? Like, because I was like a little tap. He was like, man, let that go. So just the things that this community gave me that made me a better person, man. This is what it's all about for me. Basketball is basketball. It's a gift that I was given. Mark White and Jeremy Robinson, who's not here, man, they were my North Star as far as the work that I needed to put in. They were just stand-up guys, man. I'm a guy who happened to be good at something. If you talk to me outside of the court, you wouldn't know that I play basketball, man. Like, I don't talk about it. It's not that big a thing for me. But you guys and all of this is very important for me, man. So having unity in the group and people to support me and tell me about life and things to check myself and better myself, that's what Humboldt's all about for me.
And you still got that.
I know. That's why I'm here.
So when you stopped playing here, give us a little rundown of where you landed and where you went and how you ended up in Monterrey, Mexico.
Man, so I played in about 8 different countries professionally, and one of them happened to be Mexico. And I will say this about Mexico. I know we love our series, we love movies and all of that stuff here, but it's not like the narcos that you see on the movies. They're very loving people. If you're not involved in any of that, it's a great place to live. It's very family oriented, and the community supports you. So I've been there in the last on and off for the last 20 years. That's why I got married. That's when my kids were born, and that's my home base right now. So,
2 kids.
yes, sir. Nala is 8, and Nasir is 6.
That's fantastic.
In my world, and my wife.
That's great. What's next for Fred Hooks?
Well, right now, well, let's say what's next. I would love to give back, because even though basketball for me was just something I was good at, I would love to pass it on. I feel like I got a lot to give to young athletes and people coming up who need a little extra push besides what they're talented at, because it's not all about talent. You need to be ready for this. There's the last young lady who was up here, she can attest to that. Like, it's not all about your skill level. There's so many talented people out here who didn't get a chance to show their talent because they didn't have the rest of the skills that life provides you. So I would like to be that person to let my mistakes help the next person. So if I can, I would love to coach later on and just help who I can, man. That's my plan, Coach Mike.
That's great. And today, you had a meeting today, because I know some people have wondered why did it take so long for Fred Hooks to go into the Hall of Fame. And one of the reasons is that you're a few classes short, and we talked about this. So tell everybody what you did today, this afternoon, who you met with.
So I met with, I can't pronounce her last name, but her first name is Maria. She's a very nice young lady, and she told me about what I need to do to finish the last few classes that I have. I'm not even going to go into that. Let's just say I took summer school 2 years, and I could have been done the first semester of my senior year. But not having someone to pull my coattail because of the character that I was, people just let me be me. That was probably something. If I regret anything, that's something, not getting that done. So that's going to happen.
Yeah, but I gotta give you the credit. When we talked a couple weeks ago, that was the first thing on your mind that we talked about, and you were talking about your conversation 10 years ago with Stephanie and trying to get on that path. And we're like, okay, we gotta go down that path again and figure that out. And I spoke briefly with our interim president tonight too, and it's a big push. Like we've got to figure out a way. There you go. We're gonna make sure you get that done. We'll hold you accountable.
All right.
All right.
Please do that.
All right. Favorite memory? Do you have one? Just one?
So there's so many memories. My favorite ones, I sadly cannot talk about with you. Some of the guys are here. But what I will say, my memory is the memory of this community here. Like I said, I've been out of the United States for so many years. I come back and I bank here and all of that, so I do my stuff and I come back and shop, but I've been out of here. But the community of Humboldt, when I bring my family back to the States, this is one of the few places that I will feel comfortable raising my family in, and that's just a testament to here. Before I came here, I didn't know much about it. Coach K asked, so Coach K asked me to talk about this. So Coach K came to my...
Is this the home visit?
Yes, this is the home visit.
This is good. Pay attention.
Humboldt was the only... I missed 16 games my senior year because of some whatever. So Coach K comes to my house on a Sunday, and my house is very militant, you know? So he comes over, and there's like 20 black people there on a Sunday, and we're there, and Coach K comes in. If you know Coach K, he has such great energy, and he's ready to go all the time. And he came over there on a Sunday, talked to my mom, talked to everybody, and they loved him, man. From the family that I am, like, they loved him. So they trusted him, and I came up here, and I'm so grateful that Coach K, I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame, but if he's not, something needs to happen for that man, because that man is one of the architects of what you guys are all clapping for up here, man. I was just doing what God blessed me to do, but there were people in place to make this happen. So I don't know when he's going to be involved in this, but he needs to be in that. That's a big thing for me when he came over there and did that and made my family very comfortable, and I came up here, and the rest is history, I guess.
Amazing, Fred. I know this isn't your favorite spot to be up here, but
So I'm sorry if I'm not doing this at the correct.
You're
Great, Freddie. You're great, Freddie. Love you, Freddie.
Hall of Famer Fred Hooks.
Love you, Freddie.